What's up, YouTube? Breaking news. Head coach Dooley at Tennessee has just been fired. Big day in Tennessee history. It's about damn time. I love the man. I've met Dooley in person. He's a great person. Great guy. But head coaching is not for everybody, and I'm glad he's gone. He was not cut out for a job. And ESPN just announced it. It's on breaking news. It's on the ticker. It's on everywhere. He's gone. He's out of here. Time for a new era of Tennessee football. I'm so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am right now. I'm pumped. We're going to get a new head coach, probably John Gruden. If not John Gruden, it'll be Pete Carroll or Charlie Strong. That's the three leading candidates for Tennessee head coach. But we don't know who's interested, so we got to wait and see. Man, I'm excited. Oh, man. We got embarrassed at Vanderbilt last night, 41-18. That touchdown at the end of the game, Cordell Patterson was not down. Everyone else thought he was down. Had he been down, it would have been over. I mean, that touchdown would have never happened. So, yeah, we've just been horrible this year in football. Just period. I mean, we lost to Florida. We lost to Georgia. We lost to Mississippi State. We lost to Alabama. We lost to South Carolina, Missouri. Almost lost to Troy. And played really close to Akron, which that should have never happened either. And lost to Vanderbilt and got blown out by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, are you kidding me? What the fuck? So now, the only good win we had this year was against NC State. Georgia State don't count. That's like their fucking like high school team. NC State was the only good win we had this year. So, yeah, I saw that breaking news. He's fired this morning. I was pumped. I was woohoo, yeah, because we need somebody new in Tennessee. Somebody other than Derek fucking Dooley. He's horrible. Horrible, man. Let's review some of the dumb decisions he's made. Last year against Georgia, 2011, we were tied 6-6 going into halftime. He had a timeout at about 15 seconds left. We were inside the 40-yard line and their 40-yard line. Instead of trying to get a first down and calling a timeout and trying to kick a field goal to go into halftime, he decided to go at the clock right now and go in halftime with a 6-6 tie. 2011 against Florida, we were down 30-13. If he kicks the extra point, we're down by 16, which gives us a 2-possession deficit, which is not. We can come back from that. Instead of doing that, he goes for 2. Obviously, he can't fucking count because obviously he didn't realize if you kick extra point, you're down by 16, 2 possessions. Say he decides to kick, go for 2, the conversions failed, and we're down by 17. That's 3 possessions. So I mean, and this year the big one he's been shooting on for us in the Missouri game. 43 seconds left on the clock in regulation. 2 timeouts, 3rd and 10, and he decides he's going to kneel and going to overtime. Come on, man. So he's gone, man. He's been done. It's just a matter of time. Apparently he was released. Actually, they said that he was dismissed after the Missouri game. But it hadn't been it wasn't officially released until this week. So actually, it was the Missouri game they got him fired, not the Vanderbilt game. But I'm sure that one didn't help either. Man, he tried, but he failed. And like I said, head coaching isn't for everybody. So man, 3 straight losing seasons, 4-19 in the SEC. 0-15 against ranked opponents, and he is 15-29, I believe. All time. 15-29 at Tennessee. That's horrible. That's unacceptable at Tennessee. He's got to go. Just thought I'd stop by you. I'm sure everyone has already seen it by now, but this is a big day in Tennessee football. Hopefully we'll get somebody better, get somebody high profile, get some good recruits so we can go into next year and win. You know, have a decent season. Because if we don't have a high-profile coach, if we get somebody like some Joe Schmo, average Joe head coach, it's going to be a transition year for us. It's going to be like a 6 and 6 year. But if we get somebody like John Gruden, if we get Pete Carroll or whoever we get, we're looking at possibly possible 7-5, 8-4 season. Because our recruits will put us much further in advance in transition. So hopefully we get some great recruits, and I'm excited about what's in store for us in the future. Go Vols! And next week against Kentucky, we're defending our Wichita State next week against Kentucky. Not much. Of course, Derek Dooley's not going to coach that game. Jim Chaney will take over as interim head coach for that game. But Justin Worley will likely start that game. Tyler Bray's done as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to see his face at Tennessee ever again. He makes me sick. But Justin Worley will probably start, and because he's probably going to be our quarterback next year, because Bray will probably leave for the draft. But it's gonna be on Channel 5, WCYB, NBC for local people living around the Southeastern Conference region. We're fighting to prevent having a winless season in the SEC for the first time in school history. So there is actually, while there's not a lot at stake, there's still a lot at stake at the same time. So we got to get that win. So I'll be watching that game, and I hope we win it. And also, we're fighting for revenge from last year when we lost to them, which was embarrassing. So I expect us to win this game. Go Vols! And until next year.